This is Josiah Plays Elder Scrolls Online, the Thieves Guild DLC. Alright, we're here in a boss landing. I am a Thieves Guild member. I bought myself a Sep adder on the crown store because I had a lot of extra crowns. There it is. That's my Sep adder. Follows me around everywhere I go. It flies, it slithers, it does it all. There's nothing this creature won't do. What the fuck did it just kill? Did you guys see that? Something was like flying along and it just fucking jumped up and murdered something. Oh my god, I love this little thing. That was amazing. So worth the crowns. Alright, that was great. Here's what we're doing. I need to talk to Walk Softly, an Argonian. We like Argonians around here. As you can see, my character's wearing all Argonian style armor. We need to talk to Walk Softly because we're trying to find out about this Merchant Lord Kosh and see what's going on with him. So, Walk Softly is currently our contact. You don't like them, you like wearing them. Well, no, these aren't actual Argonian scales that the armor is made of. This is the armor that the Argonians themselves make out of the scales of other marsh creatures. They don't make the Argonian armor out of their own scales. That'd be weird. Alright, let's talk to Walk Softly.
You're right on time. What did our esteemed guildmaster tell you?
Zira said she sent you ahead to do some groundwork.
Good, because I found something. The captain of the Dream Snake was always interested in making fast coin. She's sloppy, even for a pirate, which makes her a perfect target for Kosh. She and I have unpleasant history. Best I keep away from her.
Dream Snake hype. Alright, what do you need me to do?
She's meeting a contact nearby. She's prone to boast. Why not find a quiet place to hear what she has to say? But the captain is a creature of habit. She used to keep documents secured in the Dream Snake. Try there, if you don't care to eavesdrop.
I love to eavesdrop. I'll see what I can find out.
Find what you can. After that, meet Quen near the harbor. She has her own task and will no doubt need your assistance.
God damn it, Quen. Again. Here we go. What are you holding?
Harpy egg. They're sickening. I'd never actually eat one, but they're garish enough to draw attention from me. People see the Argonian with disgusting harpy eggs, not the Argonian with amazing fashion sense.
I wouldn't call your fashion sense amazing. What was this about your history with the captain of the Dream Snake?
I once told the captain I was a wealthy Argonian prince seeking a fast ship to transport my riches. She let me inspect the smuggling compartments, and then I robbed her blind. She just has one eye patch, so half blind. I left her the eye patch.
Okay. Walk Softly thinks the captain of the Dream Snake may be a candidate for cautious blackmail. To confirm this, I could spy on our meeting in a boss landing or try to steal Captain Avani's log. Why not do both? Now, let's go do some eavesdropping. Now, her meeting... apparently is going to be over there. There's the Dream Snake right there. This one with that fucking cool ass prow. The Dream Snake. He knocks bluffed. I need to get up top. Hold on. Continue to ascend. Higher and higher. Who's this creeper? What are you doing, creeper creep? I suppose I should be in creeper creep mode. Yeah, it is a cool masthead. Got it. It's dope. The fuck is Princely Dawnlight Palace, and why is it showing up on my compass? Are these two ever gonna have their little conversation, or... Oh, I see. I gotta get to the right spot.
Your people must have talked to this cache. We were at sea. Why reveal our skooma supplier to some merchant lord who wants a cut?
It doesn't matter. This cache demanded I come along to Noshir Citadel.
The Iron Wheel's headquarters? How is he involved with... No, don't tell me. Best you meet him before the Iron Wheel sends soldiers after us both.
Interesting. They both just disappeared. I should speak with Quen and see what she turned up. I can find her at the Abaz Landing Harbor. I'm gonna go try to break into the Dream Snake anyway. Just to see... Alright, nobody's gonna see me because I'm a fucking ninja. Not here to steal. Well, I could maybe pick your pocket. No, no, no. Don't do it, Josiah. Alright, that guy, you're not gonna see me. You, not gonna see me. Let's pick this lock. What's up, Tim? How you doing? Good morning. Yeah, I know I'm trespassing. Okay. Yeah. There's that guy. Never mind the Sep adder randomly flying around your ship. I wonder where I'm actually going in here. I mean, I need to find like the captain's quarters or something. Just remembered I can turn invisible whenever I want. Okay, what? Is it my imagination, or was there like no captain's quarters? Because that just leads back out to the deck. What's in here? No. There's a desk right there. Maybe. I don't know what an echo box is, but I don't think it's what I want. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know. Where? How you doing, Tim? I mean, technically, I don't need to steal anything from this ship right now, because I listen to the conversation instead, but you would think that there would still be a place where one is supposed... Oh, oh, oh. Because that's where those other doors come out. Pretty sure. Oh. Oh, I'm not even trespassing when I'm on the... I don't even care if they see me if I'm on the actual deck of the ship. I'm just here to check all your locks, folks. Also, you get experience points for each lock you pick, so... Oh. Oh, well, I have to take that. And a little monkey. Oh. I didn't even know if it would let me kill it. I'm sorry, it was Josiah. Fucking wrecked that little monkey. Sorry, little guy. Alright, well, I don't think there's anything I can get from this place. There's a spoon. Could have gotten that from a bard. I don't think there's anything I can get here. Nor do I need to. Tired, wrecked with insomnia the last couple of days? That sucks. Hopefully you get some good rest soon. Oh, I don't need to hide. The deck is public area. They don't care if I'm on the deck. Well, nobody saw me down below. There was one witness. It was that fucking monkey. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? It was a witness. I couldn't. Alright. I need to go meet Quen, who is apparently over here. What's up, guard? I don't have a bounty, so Can't do shit to me. Really? You're sitting up on some crates? Why you gotta be up on some crates? Think I want to jump up on crates for 10 minutes? To talk to you? Looks all emo.
Zira said I should wait for you when I was finished. Well, I'm finished.
What did you find?
The flooded district near where Velsa called home. The people who lived there had nowhere to go after the floods. One of the dockyard bosses offered them work, food, and a place to stay.
No, Tim, this was not the ludicrous streaming idea. The ridiculous streaming, I decided it was too ridiculous to even give voice to it. That will have to be buried in the annals of things that, fortunately for everyone, never came to pass. So that doesn't sound like a problem.
That's what I told Zira. You know what she said? If Zolguk had an altruistic bone in his body, he'd cut it out and sell it. I'd already know what he was really up to, if Zira trusted me. But she wanted me to scout, and you to do the fun part.
Zolguk. That fucking Zolguk. You know how he is. What exactly did Zira want me to do?
Zolguk arranged a meeting with an Imperial client at a nearby inn. Might be worth a listen. Oh, the inn rents a room to Ventilius Proximus, the most Imperial name I've ever heard. Probably the client. The room's lock seemed inadequate.
Alright, I'll look into it. What then?
Find Velsa when you're done. She's meeting with Silverclaw at his shop. Did you know he had a shop? I wonder what he sells.
I was thinking that too, Tim. I actually already thought that. What was the name of that movie? I don't even remember the name of it. I just remember it had Clint Eastwood. And was probably directed by Clint Eastwood. Gran Torino, yeah, okay, that's it. Quen, what's wrong?
It's nothing. It's nothing.
Quen, I'm detecting a certain general emo-ness with you, so... Are you still upset about your father?
How could it not be? It's so difficult to care about all this. If I studied harder at the academy, I'd have graduated sooner. He would have traveled to see the ceremony. He wouldn't have been here when...
Can't change the past, Quen. Focus on the present. Don't get me fucking killed.
You're right. Thanks, partner. I won't let you down.
You've already have, so at this point when you say I won't let you down, all that means to me is you will definitely let me down. Bye. Fucking Quen. Alright. Yeah, Clint Eastwood, starring and directed. You know what Clint Eastwood movie I really fucking love? Unforgiven. We've all got it coming, kid. Alright. Quen suspects a dockyard boss may be a candidate for cautious blackmail. To confirm this, I could spy on a meeting he called with the Imperial client, or search the Imperial's private room with the Serpent and Sensei. Well, I like spying on meetings. Let's talk about spying on some meetings. Zolguk.
You weren't supposed to tell anyone about our arrangement.
I need your volunteers for my experiments. I would never ruin things for my supplier.
Then how did this Kosh know of our business?
I have no idea. But if you can't deliver warm bodies, I'll find another supplier.
Then pray I return from Noshira Citadel. If Kosh is connected to the Iron Wheel, we're both doomed.
Experiments. That sounds dodgy as fuck. This Iron Wheel is pissing me off. An Iron Wheel. You know they're gonna be assholes when their thing is named the Iron Wheel. You know, you never hear of like Iron Wheel Children's Hospital or anything like that. Iron Wheel Animal Sanctuary. Never. Alright. I also went to Silverclaw's shop. I should speak with her there. Let's go to Silver... Wait, where is Silverclaw's shop? I was trying to find it earlier. Apparently it's over there. I wonder which shop is his shop. Because he mentioned he had a shop, and I was like, ooh, maybe we can go buy something there. Not that he'll have anything good. Spotless goods shipping concerns. See, I don't remember ever finding this place before.
Ah! My larcenous friend! Quickly! We must speak!
My allegedly Larson. Oh, he's got interesting shit. Silverclaw's ledger. Here we go. Hold on, Silverclaw. Pipe down. I'm just reading your personal shit here. Moon Sugar Merchants have delivered first of 3 shipments as agreed upon. Returned 1 incriminating letter. As promised, the other 2 letters will be returned when additional shipments received. Wait, is he blackmailing people? Franrin's Silver Axe is owed 75 gold for her very useful information about the extra cargo aboard the Golden Sun out of Haven. Letter to the captain of the Golden Sun, requesting favorable pricing for some of his cargo. He is blackmailing. Oh, dude, my step-adder just killed something. Some of his cargo. It will be useful to undercut my rivals on the price of religious statuary and rare herbs. Insist on reply within 1 day. Lady Belina was seen in the Sensei and Serpent twice in the past 2 weeks. Apparently, she thinks no one will notice her if she wears a hood. Have Mim follow her more carefully. Is she seeing someone on the sly? Perhaps she's a secret drunk.
What are you doing here?
Don't talk to me. Either way, useful information when I need her to put a good word in with her husband for future deals. Motherfucker, are you keeping careful journaling notes about your blackmail endeavors? Do you not understand how crime works? You can't write the fucking tales of my iniquity and leave it laying around in plain sight. I mean, the cops are gonna come right in here. They're gonna look around. They're gonna be like, oh, what's this book? They're gonna read this shit. And then you're in big trouble, aren't you, pal? Robert's Rules say we got... Yeah, I was just thinking about that from The Wire. Robert's Rules say we gotta keep minutes.
I thought I locked that door. This one hears nothing, sees nothing. This one only sweeps.
Well, you're already talking a lot of shit for someone who hears and sees nothing. Alright. Well, he's got a lot of weird crap in his dodgy ass little store. Let's talk to him. What's up, SC?
A most regrettable welcome, for I have such unfortunate tidings. What I soon reveal shall be quite distressing to hear. For this, I offer my gravest and most humble apology.
I'm already ready to stab you. What do you mean?
Ah, the look on your face is unmistakable. It says, if I may speak for your most resplendent face, peace, my exceptionally sleek mercantile friend. Take a series of deep, relaxing breaths so you may reveal the matter at hand. In, out. In, out.
Silverclaw, tell me what's going on.
Velsa left for Noshira Citadel. She made me promise upon our long and profitable friendship not to reveal this, but your vigorous interrogation left me no choice. I do not know why she travels to the headquarters of the Iron Wheel, but I fear for her safety.
Alright, what should I do? I don't know why I'm asking you, but...
Go after her, of course. But you are so striking. The Iron Wheel will know you don't belong. It is settled. You shall meet with the illustrious Perseus Locke at the Diamond Thimble. He shall help you obtain an appropriate disguise. Tell him I sent you.
Why do I get the feeling that, like, somehow obtaining this disguise is going to involve collecting fucking 12 dragon frog scrotums or something? Like, ah, well, I will craft you a disguise, but first you must do some random busy work, only tangentially related to the concept of a disguise. Alright. Alright, I'll keep moving.
Velsa assured me she would not venture beyond the outskirts of Noshira Citadel. Assured me! Oh my. With all certainty she is already captured.
Who is this Perseus Locke?
A cherished friend, though not always. Once, we were fierce rivals for the importation of fine silk. Yet, he proved the gracious victor and reimburses for any referral to this day. A cherished former rival in all truth, but quite magnanimous.
Alright, first of all, get some fucking fingernail clippers, bro. Second of all, bye. Silverclaw says Velsa headed to Noshira Citadel, the Iron Wheel's headquarters. Before I follow her, he insisted I procure a disguise for my own protection. I should speak with Perseus Locke at the Diamond Thimble. Now you have a friend in the Diamond Thimble business. Alright. Fair enough. Do I have any other quests? I mean, I have tons of other quests, but I mean, like, other ones related to the Thieves Guild. Oh, I still have the Covetous Countess. Which involves getting a bunch of writings and maps of a stolen nature. And I could probably get another quest from... what's his name? Shit Churro. What the fuck happened to you? Somebody dodgy running around here murdering fools. Alright. Wait, nope, 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 where? Oh, right there. To the north. I meant to do that. Is this the Diamond Thimble? Sounds like a snack from Shit Churro. It sounds like a snack from the worst county fair of all time. I don't want those. Here's Perseus Lock. Well, while I'm in here... mannequins, yes. Let's just check and see if he has any papers or, maps of the kind that I need. Got a clay cup. Some decorative wax. Because I need to find 2 more of them, and they're not easy to find. Oh, have I read Volume 4? Yeah, I have. Alright.
What is it?
Oh, but there's an upstairs. This is where the good shit will be. Not really. Unfortunately, that won't count because it's a blueprint. Volume 6. Wait, have I read Volume 6? This is the one about the Thieves Guild, I think. Okay, hold on. I think I need to read that. Red volume. Who are all these people? Mustache wax. Lovely, but not what I'm looking for. Lessons learned guarding caravans. I've already read about Prince Hugh and the three-legged race. Okay. We better read this real quick. Prepared by Tamriel, Master of Secrets for the Queen of Tanith. I wasn't sure I was ever going to send this to you. Everything it contains is little more than theory and conjecture. I have no proof, you see, no facts to hang before you. All that said, I decided that you had a right to know my thinking on this subject. Better safe than sorry, as the Dark Elves are wont to say. I've suggested in my previous reports that there was another group or organization hindering and even actively attacking the merchant houses of Abba's Landing. I've referred to this as the Hidden House. See, this is what I think is actually the Thieves Guild, or what becomes the Thieves Guild. But I have a better name, the Shadow Conglomerate. Like the vast chasm in front of you in the middle of the night, you can feel the Shadow Conglomerate's presence looming in the darkness, even though you can't see it. What is the Shadow Conglomerate? I really don't know. Every avenue I approach that promises to reveal the truth of the organization instead sends me running in a dozen different directions, searching for the next clue that always seemed to be at least one step out of reach. Here's what I do know. I believe that the Shadow Conglomerate was formed about 40 years ago, suddenly coming on the scene to challenge the merchant lords after a century of only having to deal with themselves. Within 25 years, the Shadow Conglomerate had risen to a place of prominence that allowed it to actually cause the merchant houses to step back and concede a portion of their power and influence to this new and secret organization. I believe a battle of some sort took place in the deepest shadows. In this battle, the Hidden House emerged victorious, while the public-facing merchant houses were grievously wounded and forced off the pedestals they had raised themselves upon. The worst casualty was Gurgis and Associates, which stopped being an active concern almost overnight, and has since become known as the Fallen House. Is the Shadow Conglomerate the true power of Abba's Landing? I cannot say for certain, and that is what troubles me the most. See, here's what I think happened. I think that the Shadow Conglomerate was the Thieves Guild, that they fucking wrecked all these other merchant houses that were so powerful for so long, and the merchant houses themselves got together after that and created the Iron Wheel to hunt down and destroy the Thieves Guild. I think it's something like that. Or maybe Gurgis and Associates was the central focus of that. But the Iron Wheel has to have come from the damage that the Thieves Guild did to the merchant houses, I think. But I guess we'll find out as we delve into this mystery. Alright, where is this guy? Where are you at? Tell me what you need, what horrible thing I need to do to make a disguise.
Hold still. Your attire is... That isn't a bloodstain, is it?
Yes. Silverclaw said you can provide me with a disguise.
Oh, did he now? Something striking, so you stand out at the next Merchant Lord's soiree, or a ridiculous crenellated affair that leaves you the talk of the brothel?
I need to get into No Shira Citadel.
Well, if you wanted a burial suit, the Iron Wheel charges far less than I. Though perhaps... Yes. A servant's outfit will let you go hither and yon, at least above ground. And if it's one of my creations, the cloth will breathe, but it shall cost you.
What if I don't want to pay?
Well, then I'd assume you're from Abba's Landing. But I know of a certain individual who has yet to pay the bill for just such an outfit. If you happen to reacquire it on my behalf, I would consider it your property, paid in kind.
Alright, I'll think about it.
I'd prefer you deprived my shirker of his outfit, but if you're averse to saving coin, I will sell you one directly. Be warned, the disguise won't do you any good within the Iron Wheel's headquarters.
I don't really need a disguise, honestly. I'm sneaky as fuck, but... the quest wants me to have a disguise. Look, it's fucking, it's OSHA regulations. Honestly, I'm perfectly capable of doing my job without this protective gear, but... the law says I have to have a disguise, so, you know, my boss isn't gonna let me slide on this. Alright. Couldn't you make me an Iron Wheel uniform?
I am physically capable of doing so, but it will never happen. I'd rather not end up in a prison cell. And a uniform alone won't serve as a disguise. They have too many signals and mannerisms. Why, you'd be spotted in an instant.
Why won't a servant's disguise work inside the Iron Wheel headquarters?
Paranoia, of course. No servants are allowed inside. From what I hear, the Iron Wheel takes care of all chores within their headquarters. Anyone who isn't Iron Wheel or escorted by them is attacked on sight. A truly noble organization.
Alright, let's see what you got. I can buy a servant's outfit for 900 gold. Well, no. I'm gonna do the fucking quest, because 900 gold is absurd. Perseus Loch crafted an outfit for a servant who works in No Shira Citadel, but was never paid for the trouble. He suggested I recover it for my own use. Alternatively, he'll sell me a similar outfit. I'll recover it for my own use. But before I go do that, let's go talk to Shit Churro. I don't remember his name. There's a guy in here that can give me side quests. He's associated with the Thieves Guild, but I don't remember his name. All I know is his voice actor is the same guy who is the voice actor for Barrack in Tyranny, and Barrack is a shit churro. It's hard to explain. If Saito was here, he could explain it to you. He's the one that coined the term shit churro. But basically, am I going the right way? Do I know where I'm going?
Help out a poor soul.
The guy was like magically sealed into a suit of armor that he could never take off or whatever. And like he had to like go to the bathroom in it and stuff, and then like over time it would just push itself out of like the little cracks and shit as there's like too much, I don't know, whatever feces and sweat and everything built up in there. So it was really gross. Here he is, Spencer Rye. Shit churro.
I post new listings on the board daily. Check back often if you're looking for side jobs.
Alright, let me see your stupid board. An elderly noblewoman was recently robbed of her engagement ring. The burglars were last seen heading towards Baraha's Gloom. A reward is offered for a return of the ring. Deliver it to Spencer Rye to collect. Alright, so now I've got memories of youth. Spencer Rye. I've been sent to recover an engagement ring from Baraha's Gloom. So I can do that, or I can go find this other thing. So Baraha's Gloom is here. The other thing... Where is this other person? One thing I don't like about this game, I mean, I like almost everything about the questing and stuff here, but one thing I don't like is they never actually tell you where to go in the quest itself. They just assume you're going to use the marker on the map to find it, so they never actually tell, like, in character, right? Like, right here where he's like, I crafted an outfit for a guy. He never paid me. You could go get it from that guy. End of story. Doesn't tell you who the guy is or where the guy is. You're just supposed to... Like, if you didn't have the marker on the map, it would be fucking impossible to find this dude. So, literally the only way to find where to go is to use the map marker, which is kind of unimmersive, whereas if he gave you an actual direction, you could actually go find it yourself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's very easy to find this stuff using the map marker, but like this wants me to go here. Plus 11 more quest locations. No, but he wants me to go... Wait, that's to purchase the outfit. Here we go. That's the marker I need. So you can look on the map and it'll show you where to go, but like, how the fuck does my character know that? Because I lost my chat. Hold on. Is it working? It's working. And so I wish they would tell you. I mean, once in a while they'll tell you enough information in the actual quest. But most of the time they kind of don't. And so you have to rely on the map markers. And that seems a little bit lazy to me. Apparently it's below. Sailor's Rest. Guess I'm breaking in here. trespassing. No problem.
I've had about enough of you.
You don't know I'm here. Shut the fuck up. Don't metagame. Could murder this guy in his sleep, but let's be cool. Just looking to see if there's anything else I need to liberate while I'm in here. These weird little whatever they are. I guess they're some kind of incense burners. Well, I got the outfit. I guess I can leave now. And it didn't get any bounties, so that's good. So guys, yourself as a servant. This is how servants dress at this place? With fucking masks? Okay, hold the fuck on. I'm already pissed off now. They're talking about how they're so... Also, just your typical great sword carrying servant. They're so paranoid. They won't allow servants inside their place. They're super paranoid. And so they have their servants dress up in masks and hoods so that anyone could fucking pretend to be a servant? They don't even make the servants show their faces? We are so paranoid. But go ahead and put masks on all the servants. It's fine. Who dresses their servants like this? Cobra? Yeah, I just went G.I. Joe on this shit. Alright, I got the stupid thing. Let's go. I should speak with Velsa about why she's at No Shira Citadel, far south of Vars Landing. Alright, so now it's time to go all the way down to No Shira Citadel. But before I do that... Whoa. Oh, guard's going after somebody who was less sneaky than me. Let's find out if he... Let's see if he gets him. Is he gonna get him? No, that guy's gonna get away. He took to the water. Good job, buddy. Good job. Haha, guard. Haha. Don't look at me. I'm just a servant. Sneaky as fuck with that claymore in your hands. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so I'm gonna go first to do this other quest since it's closer. Alright. It's time to mount up. Riding my guar, riding my guar. Gotta figure out how to get out of town. This layout of this city is really confusing to me. I can never figure out how to get where I'm going in this town. Never mind, I figured it out. Here it is, the exit. Ooh, I can go to the stable master and get a training thing. My timer is up.
I watch the horses more closely than I watch my children.
That doesn't surprise me. I can max out my carrying capacity. Yay. So now I've trained my mount sufficiently to help me carry more shit in my backpack. I can carry 180 things now. It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I don't really need to be disguised as a servant right now, though. I don't even know how to take it off. Where is the servant disguise? Oh, it's literally equipped, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna take no shit from this scorpion. Sometimes you have to fight these guys, and ghosts possess these statues, and then they start kicking your ass, but this isn't one of those times. Alright, let's find a ring. I don't know why the fuck someone's ring is in this hellhole, but... Tomb full of necromancers and the undead. Let's put my engagement ring in there. Because why not? Also, how am I going to even know what the engagement ring looks like? Okay, well, apparently it's... Of course it's in there. In the room with the big boss. The far end of this place. Of course it's in there. Well, I'm going to kill that fucker. I'll say that right now. I'm so overpowered right now. Nope, ain't got time for it, guys. Ain't got time for it. Nope. Ain't fighting you either, covetous damned. Shit. Well, looks like I'm fighting this dude. Too good for y'all. I'm too good. Take some worms and some nod bone, because, you know, there's a fucking pie vendor in Ironforge that will buy that shit from me, no matter how gross it is. I don't want to fight any of those. I forgot how to get out of here. Like, to where I need to... Oh, I go this way. I found it. That was pretty easy. Where's the big boss? Somebody else must have just been in here and killed it recently. Got it. might be a treasure chest down here at the end of this. Hey! Yeah, fucking pie vendors, right? Looks like the chest is not currently there. Yeah, alright, bye guys. Not bone, yeah! There was the sky shark, but I already got it. Wait, how the fuck do I get out of here now? Oh yeah, I have to pull this lever. It's pretty easy. I think I'm playing the most overpowered class because that power to just go invisible and just run past shit is really useful. Plus I have everything spec'd into stealth, like with my gear, my skills, everything. So like I'm super stealthy and I can actually move faster in stealth than out of stealth, which doesn't make any sense, but I can. So I can just bypass lots of stuff if I want to. Whoa, calm down, statues, calm down. Plus I can just drop arrows on a motherfucker. Alright, let's go down to the place now. I could just go to that way shrine. But then I'd be missing out on the thrill of crossing overland. Oh, we got some stinkhorn. See, it was worth it. Uh-oh. See, those crocodiles don't even see me and I'm right here. Alright, I'll take a Nern route just to shut it the fuck up. STFU Nern route. The fuck? Runes. Runes. I love runes. Where am I? Yeah, this is the way I want to go. Ooh, is that pewter? Nice. Now I can make some little figurine. What the? Oh, that was my stepdad murdering something. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Cornflower. I'll take it. I will take anything and everything that can be collected. Another rune. Life is good. Yes, I like the direction I'm going. What's that? Maple? I'll take it. What's this? Imp stools? I'll take it. When I made a new character and did research, I was seeing Magic Nightblade as a top build. I have no idea what that build entails. I'm a Nightblade that uses a two-handed sword, and it feels like a really fucking strong build to me. I wonder if they're guarding some kind of goodies. I use two-handed sword and bow. How you doing, Maz? The thing is, I don't know what builds are best for, like, you know, like absolute top-end end-game content or whatever. I have no clue, because I've never even gotten a character to level cap in this game, so I don't even know what builds are really good for PvP or anything. But for just, like, lower level stuff... Well, honestly, for lower level stuff, you can kind of get away with probably any build. But I've watched a lot of other people playing this game, though. Leveling up, doing quests, etc. Whether they were at low level or high level. And they've all seemed to struggle a hell of a lot more than I do. Soloing with their various characters. And I just mow through shit like it's no joke, so... Like, here we have an alliance... of lions. Settle this one down with arrows and then we'll kill the other one. Stamina based is what mine is. I'm sure magic based is good too, though. I'm all stamina. All stamina, Nightblade with two-handed sword and bow and medium armor. All medium. Kinda wanna see what's over here. Maybe there's a treasure chest or something. Skeever. So many rune stones on this map. You know, you would think there would be a treasure chest. Wow, God, a ludicrous number of runestones in fucking Hugh's Bane. Found like 1,000,000 of them. A million of them. Assassin Beetle. Very small number of treasure chests, though. In certain maps, I've found a ludicrous number of treasure chests just out exploring. And in this one, I've barely found any. But I've found so many runestones. My favorite thing is just sneaking up on an enemy and hitting it with a sneak attack with a greatsword. Nope. Almost saw me, but my stealth is too good. Look at that, one-shotted. One-shotted with the sneak attack with the greatsword. Good times, good times. There's another one of those statues, or maybe it's the same one. Assassin Beetle. Oh yeah, because I'm at the south side of the city now. It is the same statue. More runes. My Sep Adder's going to kill those things. He's not really good. Mud crabs. Jesus with the runes. Don't even know what to do with all these. Look how many there are. Every time I find a runestone, one of these little red marks that looks like that pops up. Look how many of them I have found in this area. And I haven't thoroughly explored a lot of this either. Some of these areas I've just kind of casually run through. Wait. I'm gonna go check out this statue. Balajad's reflection. Look at all these Sep Adders. There's my Sep Adder. And there's a whole bunch. Because that's a Sep Adder on the person's back, isn't it? Maybe that's supposed to be Balajad with a Sep Adder curled around him on his back. Which is pretty cool, if so. Ooh, there's a book. I've read this one, though. And an empty backpack. Huh. Pretty cool. Well, there's a woman with like some kind of winged snake on her back down in the Thieves Guild too. A statue, I mean. Nobody seems to know. I think there's motherfuckers in this water though. Maybe not right here. Not sure if I'm about to start getting chewed up by slaughterfish, aka motherfuckers. Did a lion just kill an assassin beetle? Oh, looks like it. A white cap. Just gonna see what's back here. You never know where you find a treasure chest. Well, if you're in Hughes Bane, most likely you won't, but I'll get some cotton anyway. Cotton is the real treasure. It's so breathable. Another runestone. Don't even think about it, Assassin Beetle. Like, do not think about it. You are thinking about it. Okay. Don't even think about it, lion. Well, I'm gonna grab that jute, so I'm gonna have to kill this lion. I think I've come to the end of my... Ooh, what's that ship right there? Well, I don't want to explore that direction right now, actually, even if there is... Even if I can go to that ship. I'll wait. I'm gonna go back. I'm trying to get to this, person outside the city, and I've kind of gotten sidetracked here. Oh, I got some maple, though. I just like marking stuff on my map. See, I have a lot of UE mods installed right now. Like, a lot of add-ons. Not all of these are currently installed. Some of them aren't, but most of them are. So a lot of my UI and stuff isn't quite like how it normally is in the game. Like, I've got this harvest map thing, and it makes a marker on my map every single time I mine ore, or find a treasure chest, or pick a plant, or get a rune stone. It marks where it was, because they'll always kind of respawn in the same place. And I just like filling up my map with these icons, so that way I know I've like explored all those places and found stuff. So I've marked a few things over here, so now I know I've been over here. Alright, you know what, Assassin Beetle? You want to do that? My weapon needs to be recharged. Soul gem. For some reason it annoys me to fight assassin beetles, and I don't know why. Probably because they put weird gunk on the ground or something, and it just seems gross. Well, here's the outside of No Sure Citadel. Yeah, I love this character type. I do really big damage, I kill stuff really fast. I'm super stealthy, so I can like sneak around and bypass stuff really easily. I can move really quickly. Well, you know, there's various skills you can take, passives that will increase your speed and stealth and different things, but the key to it really for my thing is this armor set called Night Silence, which is a craftable armor set, and it's actually one of the really low-level craftable armor sets. You can make it in Glenumbra, which is like the starting Breton zone. So it's really easy to craft, and if you have all of the pieces, and it's easy to get all the pieces because you just make them yourself, ignore the movement speed penalty of sneak, and then you stack all these sneaking movement bonuses from various things like I don't know. Might be some Nightblade shit. I can't remember. But ultimately what ends up happening is you... Oh, one of the things is from concealed weapon. Whereas if you get the Veiled Stripe skill, as long as it's on your bar, 24% extra movement speed while sneaking. So now I'm moving 24% faster than unstealth while stealth. So it's like halfway in between my sprint speed and a normal moves speed all the time while also being hidden, which is super cool. Alright, see ya in a bit, Tim. I don't even use siphoning, actually. I never use siphoning. I get healing from I get healing. There's two things I get that kind of keep me from getting hurt too much. I use Brawler with the version that has a damage shield. So I hit that and it gives me a damage shield. So I don't take any, I don't take 1600 damage before I... And then the damage shield is also increased with the number of enemies that I hit. So if I hit 2 or 3 enemies with it, that's improved. And like, I can cast this, I can use this as often as I want. There's no cooldown or anything. So like, it costs 2300 stamina, but I have 22,000 stamina, so I can use it, and my stamina recovery is really good too, so I can use it a shitload. Plus, the other thing that I use that's cool is I use Killer's Blade, where it's like a finishing move, and when you hit with it, if the enemy dies within 2 seconds, and usually if I hit with Killer's Blade, the enemy dies right then, because it does a fuckload of damage when they're almost dead, it heals you for 19% of your health as well. So if you're fighting multiple targets, you can use Killer's Blade to finish off each one and give yourself heals, while also spamming Brawler and giving yourself a refreshing damage shield. And then on top of that, I also use the Life Drain enchantment on my bow and my sword. And enchantments are pretty easy to get. I mean, they're not, this isn't like a high level enchant. It's just a baseline kind of enchant that has a chance every time I hit to restore a little bit of health as well. And between those things, I usually do okay. Now, if I'm fighting like a big tough boss or something, or like a crazy big group of enemies, then I might get in trouble. But I can also sort of like, you can dodge around, and I can kind of go invisible and hide out, get away from the enemy, so that I can like take some time to regenerate some stamina or whatever. And also I can like, if I need to, I can drink a potion, and then if your potion's on cooldown and you're really getting your ass kicked, you can actually just use this to get away, because you can just spam it. Assuming you haven't been using all your magicka for other stuff, you can cast it over and over a bunch of times, and by the time you do this and cast it several times, the enemies give up on chasing you, and you just escape and get out of combat. So like, I can even get away from guards pretty easily that way. See, I just hit 3 of these guys with that Brawler, so I just gave myself a really nice sized damage shield, and then I can finish that guy off. See, I just healed myself for 3,206 just from that, even though I hadn't really taken any damage. But both of those things are kind of like renewable resources. And if you really, really wanted more self-healing, you could just equip a restoration staff as your second weapon. Like, I just use a bow as my second weapon, but you could... Because switching weapons, once you get to, I think, level 15, you can switch weapons really quickly in combat. If you just put a restoration staff on your second weapon, you could just switch that and use the healing spells that are on the restoration staff to heal yourself a bunch, too. So there's lots of ways to keep yourself very alive, even when soloing. Like, let's say this thing's kicking my ass. And I'm like, oh no, it's kicking my ass. And I'm fighting it. I could always switch to my bow, hit him with that. Look how much distance that causes. And then I can just get the fuck away really easily. See, and it's already given up on me. That other move is called, it's called Magnum Shot. It not only knocks back the enemy, it also knocks back you. So it creates a huge amount of distance. And then you could just kind of turn and run, or whatever. That's, and plus I can kill stuff pretty damn good with the bow too, because you can get sneak attack damage with the bow as well. So I like if it's something really tough, what I like to do is like I'll open up with the bow. I'm gonna one-shot this thing probably, or two-shot it. Yeah, but because skeevers are weak. But I like to do some initial damage with the bow if it's something tough. And then I'll just immediately switch to my greatsword, either as it gets close to me, or I'll even charge in. Like, I'll do this. Put a couple on him. Then I can charge right in and bam, finish him with the sword. I mean, this isn't something very tough, so it died really fast. But if it was something tougher, I like having the versatility to go back and forth. Like if the monster is doing something dangerous up close, I can sort of dodge away, you know, dodge away, switch to the bow and start shooting, and then I can switch back to the greatsword and start meleeing again. I don't know. It feels really versatile and fluid that way. And I have the weapon switching mapped to my side button on my mouse, so I can just do it really, really quick and easy. Alright, what am I doing? I'm looking for this person. Here's a merchant. Twitch tail. Twitch.
This one assures you that these goods have been acquired through only legitimate means.
I don't think there's anything here that I... I just really like one of my favorite things about this game is the versatility and character building stuff. You've got so many options. I mean, you can pick all these different weapons, and you can play with any of these weapons, no matter which class you are. And you can pick whichever type of armor you want, and they give you different abilities depending on what armor. And you can pick any armor no matter what class you are. And then you've got so many abilities that you can combine, you know, however you want. Like right now I'm only using 2 assassination abilities, 2 shadow abilities, and 0 siphoning abilities. Plus I'm using 2 abilities from two-handed and 2 abilities from bow. And that's all I'm using. But there's so many other abilities that I could be using instead, and I could mix and match, I could experiment with different stuff, and you're not locked into one build, you know. I could start using something different anytime I want, and I love that. I love the versatility and how much you can customize your character and try different things, and you could completely switch things around. I could just start using a one-hander and a shield and heavy armor if I wanted to, and be a fucking tank. And if you wanted to be a tank, then you go with like siphoning, you know, to heal yourself, and you go with like this shadow barrier. Every time you use a shadow ability, you get a huge bonus to your resistances, which is increased by how much heavy armor you wear. So you go full heavy armor, And you just use like a shadow ability every few seconds to keep shadow barrier up, and then you use siphoning stuff to continuously heal yourself, and you could be a really legitimate tank as a Nightblade. Although I don't know how much Nightblade has in the way of like aggro management stuff. I think you get most of that from like one-handed shield style. Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, the base ability on one-handed shield is a taunt. So, that's pretty good. Honestly, I'm not that interested in even playing any high-end content in this because there's so much solo content. Like, there's just a ludicrous amount of solo content, and you can play all of it no matter what level you are because it's all everything scales to you in the entire game. So you can play literally all the content without worrying about level at all. And so that means if you just want to do solo content, there's a stupid amount of it that's available. And of course there is a lot of dungeons too. You know, I think it's a 4-man dungeon in this, not 5. I think the group size is 4 for dungeons. I'm not certain. But you can do tons of dungeons too. And then obviously there's all the like the trials, which are like they're really hard sort of, I think it's 12 person content. And PvP and stuff. But I'm not super really interested in doing any of that, at least not for a long time. I kind of want to do all the solo content and then see what's, you know, what's left over after that. But it's going to take me years probably to get through all the solo stuff. Well, here's Velsa. We found her, finally.
So, you got Silverclaw to spill a secret. At best, a minor accomplishment. He didn't send you to that powdered hornbill, did he? Buy a special uniform to fit in?
Why do you ask?
You do know he gets referral for everyone he sends to that flax peddler? Even when he thinks my life is in danger, Silverclaw still works the angles. You bumpkin.
I can persuade. Because I bought the persuade skill. Before, you told me to always know what I was getting into.
Yes, I did. You're not supposed to throw my words back at me. Reminds me of Nicholas.
Velsa, what are you doing here?
I don't care if you are her protege. I'm not going to do Zira's scut work. I slipped a truth serum to Silverclaw's former overseer. I learned that Kosh blackmails assorted scum and draws them to Noshira Citadel for a meeting. So let's find out why.
Alright, what do we know about him?
It seems Kosh contacts little fish from a position of power, threatens exposure, and bends them to his will. Elegant. What I'd do. But his connection to the Iron Wheel isn't clear. That troubles me.
What should we do about it?
We? Now that Zira's protege is here, poor old Velsa can rest her weary bones. Find a way into the Iron Wheel's headquarters and learn how they're connected to Kosh. Oh, and blackmail needs documents. Be sure to swipe them.
You want me to break into the Iron Wheel's headquarters?
Zira tells me you're a thief. Go break into a place you shouldn't be. Take something valuable and leave before they notice. I did hear something about a passphrase for a service door. Look around, use your brain. I won't spoon feed you.
You don't think it looks like a traditional tank healer DPS kind of playstyle? Really? I thought it was. Or at least like definitely healer. And I think there's like situations where you definitely need a tank for sure. Looks very chaotic. I've done a few dungeons, but it was a long time ago. And I thought I remember us being pretty tank, healer, DPS sort of gameplay. Although, I remember getting attacked more or taking more damage as a DPSer than I would in some games. But it seems like the need for a healer, at least, is still very strong. I'm not sure about tanking. I don't know if, like, you're meant to keep aggro on everything, or if the tank is just supposed to tank, like, one thing, and the DPS are just supposed to deal with the rest of the stuff, or... You're wondering about trying WoW Classic? So am I, actually. When does WoW Classic become a thing? Alright, service store. Thanks for the advice.
When you find what you need, get out and head back to the den. Don't get caught, and if you do, bite off your tongue before their torture forces you to shriek my name. You'll be fine.
What task did Zira give you?
Nothing worth my time. And everything led here, didn't it? If we leave, we miss this opportunity to learn Kosh's plans.
Alright.
When you find what you need, get out and head back to the den.
Okay. Yeah, what other games have a good triad playstyle besides WoW? Well, the Old Republic does. Old Republic is really just like WoW. Neverwinter is actually really fun. I love Neverwinter. Guild Wars 2 definitely doesn't really have the triad playstyle, and this I guess probably less so than WoW or I think Rift has a pretty classic triad playstyle. Velsa learned Kosh is currently inside the Iron Wheel's headquarters. She wants me to find out his connection to the Iron Wheel and steal his blackmail. For her plan to work, I need to learn the passphrase needed to gain access. Yeah, Rift was pretty cool. I did play a good amount of Rift. I played the Old Republic a lot more. Like, I would say I've played WoW the most by far. Like, not even close, I've played WoW the most of MMOs. And then second to that, I've played probably the Old Republic, and third to that, this game. And fourth to that, Neverwinter, maybe? I might have even played Neverwinter more than this game, honestly. I'm not sure. So are these guys gonna... Like, if I put my disguise on... Yeah, they won't attack me now because I'm a servant. Can I pick their pockets? Well, I can't even sneak while I'm... They have traps, too. How did I enter combat? Oh, I see. The sentries... The sentries will still attack me because they can tell that I'm a servant. Not a servant, but... The regular guards are like, whatever. I gotta steal some passphrases. I really didn't need this disguise. Iron Wheel Precept 21. What of the unrepentant lawbreaker? When shackles fail, take up the brand. All who meet them cannot deny. We burn our truth upon their canvas. Got a crafting motif. It's weird that you can't. See, that guy saw me and I'm just like, whatever, invisibility. Sneaking would raise suspicion, it says. WoW, then Rift, then Neverwinter. Oh, what about Guild Wars? I've played a fair amount of Guild Wars 2 also. See, I never actually got a character to level cap on Rift. The only games I've ever gotten a character to level cap on are WoW, The Old Republic, Guild Wars 2, and Neverwinter.
People in Abaz Landing say terrible things about the Iron Wheel, but Chief Inspector Ronbeek remembers my name. He even asks after my children. A gentleman, that one.
I need to get into the service door, but I don't know the passphrase.
You're mad. Only the Iron Wheel and their guests are allowed down there.
The only MMO in which I've done all the content when it was current was The Old Republic. I never raided at all in Rift. I think I did all the content when it was current in Guild Wars. I did, actually. I did do all the content when it was current in Guild Wars 2 and The Old Republic. I did all the content up to a certain point in WoW, but like way behind. And that was in Burning Crusade. Actually, that's not even true. I don't even think I quite did all the content ever when it was current. Like, in WoW, I mean. Like, the first we got was, like... In Burning Crusade, we had done everything up until... whatever the raid dungeon with Kael'thas is. We had actually done that. I think it was out, and we hadn't done it. We were just working on the other stuff before that. I really don't like raiding though. Yeah, it was actually really fun doing the dungeons back then. Now it's just easy mode Zerg game. Yeah, it sucks now. It was awesome back then. Alright, only Ironwill and their guests are allowed down there. Still need to get inside.
Then may Julianos pour his wisdom upon you, for it seems you are an empty cup. Leave me be. People in Abaz Landing say, you're mad. Only the Iron Wheel and their guests are allowed down there.
Ironwheel Precept 15. Do not pity the lawbreaker. Their fate is the inevitability of your solemn duty. A ring of iron around them. Man, these Ironwheel guys are some dicks. Well, I'm in trouble. Fuck it. Fuck the disguise. I'm gonna do this a whole other way. Ironwheel Precept 38. The lawbreaker can deny truth, but can never deny fate. We should reveal the greatest truth. The wheel turns ever onward. Whatever, guys. I can now enter the headquarters with the passphrase. Assassin beetles. A gargoyle. Oh, jackals. This thing's tough, holy shit. Put a serious bleed on me. I didn't notice that it had like a special elite health bar thing. Basically a boss. I was underestimating. Jackals, much easier. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever even try to do a raid again in any MMO, just because I'm not that into them. But you know, small group content is cool, especially if it's like kind of like challenging and requires like teamwork and tactics and stuff, like the old dungeons. Oops, discovered a trap, I guess. Yeah, those gargoyles are no joke. This is a lot more fun than running around with the disguise anyway. Poisoned arrow. No, share a workshop. So many assassin beetles. Gargoyle. Another gargoyle. I'm gonna check this place out. The crafting hall. Where you can create the Clever Alchemist set. Health, damage. Make a potion. It's not really that cool. Not really that cool. Requires 7 traits. It's crazy. One-shotted that jackal. Citadel Guardian. Oh, shit. Nope. Nope. Wonder if I can fight one of these gargoyles. You know what I need to do? I need to use this and this. Yeah, I beat him. Rawr, fuck you, gargoyle. I got a cotton hat. A lot of bleeding. A lot of bleeding. Shira Citadel. Fuck it. All right, great. Into the headquarters we go.
What is the fate of the lawbreaker?
Oh shit, I don't remember. Ring of iron around them.
What is the fate of the unrepentant?
Burn their truth.
What of those who would deny their fate?
The wheel turns ever onward.
Enter and find peace within.
I got it right? Alright. Though the above ground works of No Shira Citadel are largely in ruins, the quarters beneath are in much better repair, and the Iron Wheel has adapted them to their own purposes. These ruins are pretty cool.
I thought my shift would never end. Wait, who are you? Don't hurt me! I'm not even an officer! Please, I'm no threat to you. I simply watch the door. 6 days before I take my pension. I want no trouble, you see?
Stay calm. I'm not here to kill you.
Thank the gods! You will have no trouble from me. You were never here, and I never saw you.
Can't have you warning the Iron Wheel.
I have a sleeping draft. One sip helps me through the nights. The whole bottle will knock me out for hours. you'll be long gone.
Then you should drink the whole bottle. Wow, that worked really good. Alright, so... I need to grab some water. So here's something to do. I'm gonna quickly go grab some water. I'll be right back. Stick around, stay tuned, don't touch that dial. I will BRB in just a couple minutes or less. So, hold on. Okay, I'm back. I have some water now. Pretty exciting. So, here we go with more Elder Scrolls Online. I like this place. It's pretty cool.
This is your only chance to consider my work for me. This is your only chance to consider my proposal. Work for me or else.
Or else what?
Or I hand these documents to the Iron Wheel. They do so frown on slavery and skooma peddling. Take a moment to consider your options.
Solgook, Kosh, Captain Ivani. bad I can't just ace this guy with the bow right now. Alright, well here's this blackmail material and I can just steal it, I guess. That's easy enough.
Well,
what choice do we have? We're in.
good. Then I shall make your documents disappear. What? My papers were here. Did they fall behind the... I'll attend to that after my meeting with Chief Inspector Ron Beek. Do remember who holds your reins.
That went well, I think.
Guess I'll go through here. Cautious meeting with Chief Inspector Ron Beek. I should spy on them and learn Cautious' connection to the Iron Wheel. I don't see any guards. Like, there's all these hiding spots. But where's all the guards at? Oh, there's one. Oh, fuck this guy. Oh shit. Scary, scary traps.
Does no one care?
That looks like it could be a trap too. Whoa. Shit just got bugged out. Yokuden axe trap just jacked my world. I avoided it that time by dodging. Suspicious relief. Aha. So suspicious.
I can locate Magnifica Felora's dowry. I can return it to you within the fortnight.
And what is your interest in the matter? Exactly.
The Iron Wheel must leave Hugh's bane. He is simply bad for business.
If you recover Magnifica Falora's dowry, I can guarantee our return to Tanith.
There is another minor request. Hardly a trifle. Perhaps we can discuss it over drinks?
I do not drink.
Then I shall take your share. Come, an office is no place to do business.
So Kosh is trying to get them to leave. He must be a representative of one of the merchant houses. I don't know where Tanith is. And why are they after Magnifica Falora's dowry? I gotta say, so far I'm finding the Thieves Guild DLC like the main story of it a lot less good than the that fucking axe trap got me again. A lot less good than the Dark Brotherhood one. Kush made a deal with Chief Inspector Ranbeek to recover a missing dowry. I should escape from Iron Wheel headquarters. That shouldn't be too difficult. Except for the fact that I don't remember how to get out of here. Above. This way, I guess. This being bugged out is all weird. Guess this is the way. Damn it, Yokuden axe trap. Ooh, it almost killed me. Let me get some health back. escaped. Now what do I do? Do I go back to Zira? Or is there more here to do at Noshira Citadel? I should bring what I found to Zira. Perhaps she can make sense of it. That answers that question. Hey, there's a treasure chest over there. I wonder how I get to it. I like just killing these guys. Oranges? Pumpkins. Whatever. Close enough. Treasure! Uh-oh, lag. Oh, very nice. Shield of Baraha's curse. And a thieves' cache. A purple. Level 50. Sash. Holy shit. Cool. Bet it's light armor. Epics! Fat epics, yes. Epics, it's like twice my level too. That's crazy talk. Alright, well, I need to get out of here. Trap. I see you, Trap. I'm trying to disarm you, but it won't let me. Well, that didn't go well. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody in the world that's ready to fight me now that I took off half my health with a trap. You should have let me disarm that. I call bullshit. Mm-hmm. I see you. trying to see if I can get to the top of this thing, but it doesn't seem like it. There's no up. There's just various levels of... Oh! Damn it! I saw it too, and I was about to stop and disarm it, and then I took it to the face. Is this guy having problems over here? Sucker. Oh, found another treasure chest. Yes. I'm about to say I'm really good at the lockpicking minigame, and then I immediately broke a lockpick. Dagger of Sivara's scales. Somebody attracted some attention. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I see how this is gonna go. Don't act like I can't disarm this. Wonder if he'll set it off. Well, he won't because he died in place. I seriously can't disarm this? Alright, we're just gonna try dodging past it. Dodge, 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 dodge! Oh, it didn't work. Apparently you cannot dodge through a giant-ass trap. Who knew? I intruded on your mom. Alright, we escaped. So now... no Shira, no good. 2 last seed, 2E398. The boss found a great new hideout. It's a bit far from the Abaz landing, but it's all underground. Dry in the rainy season, too. Whoever built it knew how to seal the walls. And they knew how to build for size, too. We could triple the size of our crew and still have plenty of space for stores, loot, and even slaves. 5 last seed, 2E398. Found out the name of the place. No Shira. Not sure what it means, but it could be watch your step. Effie was coming down to her bunk and some nasty scythe swung out of the wall and cut her in half. The boss has us searching the place for other traps, but we can't find any. Maybe that was the only one. It wasn't. 9 last seed, 2E398. Guess no Shira means not so lucky. The knuckler got a bit drunk and stumbled down the stairs. We found him burned to a crisp at the bottom. Don't even know where the fire came from. 13 last seed, 2E398. That's it, we're packing up. The boss lost everything below the knee to some nasty snare trap. He'll need a new nickname, though I guess Lightfoot could have a double meaning. Oh, you got jokes. Alright, everything's good now. Twitch tail?
This one assures you that these goods have been acquired through only legitimate means.
Too legitimate to quitimate. Would you like to purchase from me a Beach Ice Staff of Frost and a Beach Restoration Staff of Flame? And oh, Zaid can research that hat. Okay. And we'll keep that. And we have a chance to cause a burst of Lamia poison. So you can research that too. I don't want your chai tea. Okay. I guess at this point we are going to go back and turn in Memories of Youth and The Long Game. I'm just gonna go to the Way Shrine and utilize that. Teleport back to here. Okay. Riding my guar, riding my guar. Riding my guar, yeah, riding my guar. I am riding it, it's a guar. Hey, it's Spencer Rye.
Any luck?
I found the old woman's ring.
Hard to picture a noble wearing this, isn't it? I thought so too. Her husband was a pauper. She had more wealth than he could dream of, but he insisted on buying her ring. Can't put a price on that. See you tomorrow then, if you're available.
You can put a price on it, it's just a really low price.
I post new listings on the board.
Yeah, okay. Right. Shadow increased to 33. Woo! Turning in a ring makes me more skilled with the shadow arts. Seems logical. Alright, let's talk to Zira. What up, Snag?
Come. Your pockets look full.
Do I have anything to sell to the fence? No, I think I need to launder all this. Okay. The fuck is Darzish?
The Thazar cartel brought me to Abba's Landing. But the odds of me attaining my full potential are astronomically better if I'm part of the guild. After all, the Iron Wheel has eliminated most of the competition for me.
Someone as smart as you must have a theory about the stolen dowry.
Indeed. I have 17 distinct theories, ranked from most viable to highly improbable. But I'm not ready to share any of them just yet. I need more data to analyze. If you and Zira learn anything else, please be sure to let me know.
Can't you make an educated guess?
A true genius never guesses. Not when every problem, no matter how complicated, can always be solved through dedication and analysis. I'll figure out who actually stole the dowry. It's just a matter of time.
What's the Thazar cartel?
A number of merchant conglomerates operate out of Abaz Landing, using their wealth and power to influence the city. The Thazar cartel is one such entity. I regret to say that I worked for them for a time before I found a place in the guild.
Cool story. Oh wow, the whole crew is here.
You see, Zira, your protege returns having survived the invulnerable Iron Wheel. You should have more faith.
Everyone, clear the room.
Okay, bye everybody. See y'all later. Well, Zira, I found out some stuff.
Velsa told me you went into the Iron Wheel's headquarters by yourself. What in oblivion were you thinking?
It was actually really easy. I mowed a bunch of dudes down like it weren't no thing. Going into the Iron Wheel's headquarters by myself? That shit is quotidian. Excuse me?
We're not ready to go anywhere near the Iron Wheel. I won't have anyone else die because of a choice. Listen, I'm barely holding this together. No offense to Quen, but you're the best recruit we have. I can't lose you to a feud with Velsa.
Okay. Important choice time. Apparently. Stop whining and lead. Iron Wheel doesn't scare me. Don't blame Velsa. No, you can blame Velsa. Fuck Velsa. The Iron Wheel doesn't scare me.
You're right. You weren't around when they pulled our friends from their homes. They don't have the same kind of hold on you. Good to know. So tell me, when you explored their headquarters, fearlessly explored, did you find anything we can use?
Kosh met with the Iron Wheel. He promised to recover Magnifica Felora's dowry.
Impossible! It's still in Magnifica Felora's family tomb.
Or is it?
The dowry heist failed. Nicholas and the others died before we reached the treasure vaults.
Or did they? Chief Inspector Ranbeek said if Kosh recovered the dowry, the Iron Wheel would return to Tanith.
No, the Iron Wheel was here to punish us for attempting the heist. But if that's what you heard, were they really searching for the dowry all along? Why come after us with such ferocity? What else did you learn?
Alright, in before Nicholas is actually alive, he got the fucking thing and he just split and faked his own death and is like, GG nubs, have fun with your little guild, I'm taking my fucking $1 million and running off to fucking live on a beach and sip Mai Tais out of coconuts and shit. Kosh was blackmailing the people you sent us to investigate. I stole this from him.
Let me see. This is comprehensive. Elaborate details on merchant lords in Abaz Landing, as well as rivals throughout the region. Maps to stolen goods we could recover for ourselves.
What now?
I'll go through what you recovered, see if it offers a clue to Kosh's plans, or anything involving the missing dowry. I need to make sense of all this. Get some rest. I'll need you ready when we make our move. And good job.
Yay. Blue stuff and a skill point. No problem.
I keep thinking about what you found. If someone stole Magnifica Felora's dowry, it wasn't the Thieves Guild. But we certainly took the fall for it.
After what I learned at Iron Wheel headquarters, I have questions. Ooh, achievement. Iron Wheel infiltration.
What about?
What is Kosh planning?
The merchant lords see the Iron Wheel as an occupying force. They fear Tanith wants to conquer Abaz Landing. If Kosh convinces Chief Inspector Ranbeek to leave, he'll have immense influence. It must be his plan.
You said the dowry heist failed, but Chief Inspector Ranbeek said it's missing. Who else knew about the heist?
Nicholas told Velsa he was planning a heist, but she retired before he shared the details. I'm the only one who knew. Someone must have followed us to the tomb.
Or it was Nicholas. Come on. Can't be trusting people in the thief's life. Alright, goodbye. So, that's done. We now have no quests at the moment. But we do have this. Some Greaves of Bahraha's Curse. Heavy armor, not gonna wear that, but I'll hold on to it. And we have another skill point. I have 3 points now, but I don't know that I can spend them on anything that I want. Shadow Barrier. Is okay, I guess. Siphoning. Can't get any of those things. Can't get any of those things. Can't get any of those things. I could get kickback. I could morph my soul trap.
No charge to have a look.
If I make it consuming trap. It's kind of cool. But I barely ever even put that on my bar to use it. I wonder if Shadowy Supplier has cool shit. I love this one. Gives you a buff after killing a citizen. Just straight up murdering people.
Prices have never been better.
Ooh, I could get clemency now. Once per day, I can get away if a guard arrests me instead of getting... Clemency's pretty nice. Alright, I'll take it. And... I'd have sold the defense worth more is pretty good too. And Swiftly Forgotten is okay. I think I'll take Shadow Barrier. I'll go ahead and get both ranks of it. Might as well. Okay. So...
I keep thinking about what you found. If someone's...
Yeah, you already said that. Okay, so there's a note from Velsa and a note from Walk Softly and Andari. There's a lot of things showing up on my compass, so let's just go around, talk to everybody, see what we can find in terms of new quests and stuff.
While illicit genius sounds pretentious, it barely describes the talents I bring to the guild. I hope the higher-ups realize how lucky they are to have me. But sometimes, it's hard for those without quick wits to notice such things.
Yeah, it must be tough. It must be tough. Let's put some crap in the bank.
Purse feeling a bit light?
Let's drop off this, and this, and this. This, and this, and this. This, and this, and this. And this, and this, and this. That's all. We got 28 items and we can carry 180, so we have shitloads of inventory space. See what Kari has to say.
Getting more new faces around here. I guess that's a good thing. Accounting, inventory.
It's the same stuff she always says. What about... Ooh, Erangor. This guy's new. Who the fuck are you?
Common thieves only consider the horizontal. They never think about the vertical and how it relates to our chosen profession. Me, I'm always looking up. That's usually where the wealthy marks keep their best stuff.
Good to know, Erangor. Here's a note from Walk Softly. Ashes in the Wind. A personal matter has arisen that requires a gentle touch. It involves an old friend and an incident from our past that we need to put behind us. Delicate nature of this situation requires that I solicit aid from only a trustworthy companion. Therefore, your assistance would be most appreciated. Meet me near the Velmont Mansion and we can discuss this in more detail. Alright, there's a quest. Shell game. Walk Softly needs help dealing with a personal and delicate situation that involves an old friend from his past. I should meet Walk Softly near the Velmont Mansion in Abaz Landing to find out more about this delicate situation. What's up, Gurgis?
I wasn't a part of the guild for very long, before everything went to oblivion in an ore cart, and I was forced to hide from the Iron Wheel. Trust me, once I'm in charge, we'll never have to run or hide again.
Sure, buddy. Say so. Defense. We've also got a note from Velsa here. Ashes in the Wind. Come to my garden as soon as you can. I need to talk to you, V. So that's another quest. A faded flower. Velsa left a note asking that I come to visit her at her garden. She has something she wants to discuss. I should speak with Velsa in her garden. Maxell Carthidian.
I don't care who takes over the guild as long as they supply me with components and let me build things that go boom. I've been working on a mechanical bird with an explosive inside. Impractical? Probably. Dramatic and flashy? Most definitely.
What do you think about Velsa's return?
It's brilliant, that's what it is. I joined the guild because of Velsa, you know.
Wait,
To
I've
learn
heard this
whatever she-
before.
Well, she's no legend like Nicholas was. But then again, no. Funny you should ask about that. I just finished building a device.
Yeah, okay. She says the same thing as before.
Do your trading here.
Hola.
I know. You thought I was interesting choice of
Alright,
words.
same stuff she said before.
Isn't Walk Softly sleek? If not for him, I'd be rotting away in a dungeon somewhere, instead of hiding in this amazing cistern, waiting for my next job to come along. That came out sounding terrible, but I really do appreciate what he did for me.
Looks like the guild's last heist wasn't a complete failure after all.
I heard. But if the guild didn't wind up with the dowry, I wonder who did. It's the curse of Prince Hugh. Nothing ever turns out as planned in Abaz Landing, and that's the truth.
You're rather cynical.
You think so? That's the nicest thing anyone said about me since I left Greenshade. And mostly they said, good riddance as I departed.
Did you pick up any interesting loot lately?
Who told you about... I mean, no, not a thing. Look, I can't help it if things accidentally happen to fall into my pouches. If I had to keep track of every item that belonged to someone else and wound up in my possession, I'd never get anything done.
Goodbye.
No charge to have a look.
Ah, Andari has a quest.
My sword is sharp and my eyes are keen. Tough as nails and twice as sharp. Velsa was an important figure in the guild before she retired.
Same stuff as before.
This way.
Another note from Velsa. Ashes in the wind. What you recovered from the Iron Wheel will prove lucrative for us all. Let's talk about heists. Meet me outside the den when you're ready. Another quest. Master of Heists. Velsa left me a note to discuss one of the perks of being a member of the Thieves Guild. Heists. I should speak with Velsa outside of the den. Scouting report the hideaway. I haven't read that. Farandar. Professionalism. You don't see that every day. The thugs patrolling the hideaway are an exception. It is of utmost importance if you're going after treasure here, not to be spotted. Not at all. The occupants will whisk away their goods at even the hint of an invader. That said, make good use of the secret passage. It is lightly patrolled and a good place to lie low if things get too tight. Interesting. And Dari has a quest too.
Zira's looking for you. Didn't seem too happy. Nothing you did. She's just stiffer than normal. And that's saying something.
Did she say why?
You know of our botched raid on Magnifica Falora's tomb. But the Iron Wheel is here to recover her missing dowry. So, if we didn't take it, who did? Zira wants answers. She's in the den. Go on, now.
Alright, I'll meet her there.
You know where to find Zira. Always staring at papers in the den she is.
What do you know about the dowry heist?
I know Zira doesn't like to talk about it. Lost the best of the guild to that folly. Nicholas thought he could steal Magnifica Falora's dowry from her family tomb.
What happened?
Nicholas was wrong. Everyone died but Zira. For a guildmaster, he should have known better than to bet everything on a single heist. Best you don't repeat that to Zira.
If indeed they actually died. I don't understand why the Iron Wheel thinks we stole the dowry.
Someone pinned the blame on the guild. Used to think the Iron Wheel wanted revenge for us trespassing in Magnifica Falora's family tomb. But Chief Inspector Ranbik is after the missing dowry. You heard it yourself. No idea who really took it. No idea why.
Why is the Iron Wheel so concerned about a dowry?
You think I know a lick about dowries? You trying to flatter me? A dowry is like a bar tab. It's the promise of available drinks, not the drinks themselves. But if there was no tab, why would anyone go to that bar, you see? Good, that's one of us.
I guess. That doesn't make any sense. Bye. Alright. Zira wants to know what really happened to Magnificent Falora's dowry. She has a plan to uncover the truth of what happened during the guild's failed heist. And she'd head to the Thieves' Den and speak with Zira about her plan. I'm already in the Thieves' Den. Lady in the Cistern, Thrag's theory. Ooh. The lady in the cistern is clearly nocturnal. Take a look at the statue. The face somewhat obscured, cloaked in an all-concealing robe, and hidden in a cistern that was once bricked off behind another cistern. Who hides water? Nocturnal cultist, that's who. Not that I was ever in a nocturnal cult. Alright, so he thinks the same thing that Saito thinks. But the other person, Anvari, had her own theory that was different. I think it's this guy. Burgess.
I haven't seen too many of the old gang yet. I suppose it will take a while for word of our return to spread. In the meantime, I'll do what I can to get the guild up and running again. Who knows? I might even plan a heist while I'm waiting.
It's him. He's guilty. He did it. He's guilty as fuck. So guilty.
Don't look away.
Don't think we're fucking fooled.
You'll find Zira in the den. She's a bit withdrawn. Not my business, but I figured you should know.
What do you know about the dowry heist?
Just what the rest of us know. Nicholas, our former guildmaster, planned to steal Magnifica Felora's dowry from her family tomb. He brought Zira and a few others, the best of the guild. Zira is the only one who made it out alive.
What happened?
Zira hasn't shared the details. She watched her friends die, I know that much. Nicholas wasn't exactly a father to her, but she took his death the hardest.
I don't understand why the Iron Wheel thinks we stole the dowry.
We thought they were punishing us for our failed attempt, but you overheard Chief Inspector Ron Beek himself. The dowry was stolen. For some reason, the Iron Wheel thinks we have it, and they'll keep after us until they learn otherwise.
But why is the Iron Wheel so concerned about a dowry?
A dowry is like a coin pouch. When it's full, everyone wants something from you. That makes you feel important, and maybe you are. But when it's empty, nobody has time for you. It's why Magnifica Felora is relying on the Iron Wheel to find it.
Alright.
What is it?
This guy. Let's go back and talk to Zira again. Yeah, I was just gonna say, does somebody else have a fucking metaphor for me about what the dowry represents? Oh, what's all this now? Oh, they're back. Wasn't I supposed to go meet them all in some other locations? And now they're just right here.
Back to the tomb? Your plan is to relive the guild's greatest failure?
My plan is to get the Iron Wheel's boot off our necks.
What's up, Velsa?
Have you heard Zira's plan to kill off her own Thieves Guild? Go on, ask her. I'll wait.
Quan?
I don't know why we're here, but I don't think I've ever seen Velsa this concentrated.
Gwen probably stole the dowry.
Zira wants to speak with you.
I see that. I wonder who he is.
Good, you're here. I want to learn whether Magnifica Felora's dowry was truly stolen from her family tomb. If it was, we find out who did. And if it wasn't, we complete the heist that Nicholas began. What's she gonna do? Send a second Iron Wheel?
Maybe. You would have said beforehand, what's she gonna do? Send an Iron Wheel? And look how that turned out. How will we do that?
We return to Aldenobia Tomb, bypass the deadliest traps I've ever encountered, and then scour the treasure vaults for anything we can find.
This sounds like a great plan. And by we, you mean me. Let's keep it real here. All this scouring and deadly traps stuff, you mean me. I'm in. When do we leave?
I appreciate the confidence, but too many good people died there the first time. We do this right, or we don't do it at all.
Alright, I'm listening.
Perseus Loke can give us an edge. He's one
Fuck
of the
that
few
guy.
living people to set foot in Magnifica Felora's family tomb. Take Quinn and collect him from his shop. Meet the rest of us on the road to Tanith by Prince's Gate.
Can Perseus Loke be trusted? He tried to charge me 900 gold for a fucking set of servant's clothing.
I guarantee Perseus Loke is no friend of the Iron Wheel. He's expecting you at the Diamond Thimble. And he'll be insufferable if you keep him waiting.
He'll be insufferable no matter what. Look, I can't believe I have to go back to the Diamond fucking Thimble. Why isn't Perseus Loke a friend of the Iron Wheel?
Perseus Loke once served Magnifica Flora. When she wore the clothes he designed, she was the envy of Tanith's society. But there was a scandal, and he fled here, beyond Tanith's reach. I don't know exactly what happened, but I do know he blames her.
A scandal? What do you know of this Magnifica Flora?
She's the heir to the Aldenobia bloodline. Her eldest sister, Zarifa, wed King Faharajad. After Zarifa's death, Flora and the king grew close. But not close. They call her the Jewel of Tanith. Beautiful, cold, and hard as a diamond.
It's my type. What can you tell me about the dowry heist? I am awaiting another metaphor.
Nicholas thought his plan to steal the dowry was almost flawless. But almost won't bring our friends back. He didn't have the right people for the job, but I do.
Mm-hmm. By the right people, you mean, again, me. How did the dowry heist fail?
Nicholas knew of the dangers within, but not everything. There was a trap. I didn't understand how it worked. Not until it was too late. But this time, I know how it works, and I'll need you by my side to defeat it.
Okay, sure.
Off to find Perseus Loke. Meet you there, partner.
Everyone else, pack for a long journey. I'll bring us home safe and sound.
More promises you can't keep.
You got something snotty to say? Walk softly. Talk to Velsa. Meet Perseus Loke. Zira plans to return to the Aldenobia family tomb where Nicholas and the rest of the guild perished. She believes Perseus Loke can help and asks Quinn and I to meet him at his shop in Abaz Landing.
This plan is unwise, a bit dangerous, but it isn't entirely reckless. As thieves, those are often the best plans we can have.
I guarantee Perseus Loke is no friend of the Iron Wheel.
Okay. So now I have a gang of quests. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 new Thieves Guild quests to do.
Have you read the latest Investigator Vale book? I'd never leave such an obvious clue behind. That's just sloppy work on the part of the villain, and I detest sloppy work. I have no doubt that I would be able to outsmart Vale. I'm just that good.
Man, this person is really excited about their own alleged intellect.
Getting more new faces around here.
Okay. Gurgis, I know it was you.
I'm one of the Gurgises. The merchant family? Perhaps you've heard of us.
That's why it's you.
That said, I have nothing to do with the business, and I positively detest my uncle. I'm part of the guild now, and proud of it.
No, you're not. You're a spy. You're a plant. I've got my eye on you, Gurgis. You're the one that's gonna turn out to be the fucking old Mr. Withers or whatever. He would have gotten away with it if not for that meddling wood elf.
Do you like explosions?
No, shut up. Who are you?
Quinn is a decent climber, but she's way too tall to get into those small nooks and crannies where they keep the real treasures. That's why the guild needs me. I suppose height has its advantages, but I prefer to keep things short and sweet.
This guy's a wood elf. He's trustworthy. Alright.
Walk softly says we're safe down here. But I can't help looking around and thinking that I jumped out of the sinking boat and into the jaws of the slaughterfish. Do those kind of thoughts make me a bad person?
No. Alright, we're gonna go... and Davari disappeared again. Alright, we have a lot of motherfuckers that we need to go do quests regarding. How the fuck did we get out of here? I always forget. Okay, it's this way. Snag. Lot of motherfuckers. So many motherfuckers. Hugh's Bane. Not a good place to be named Hugh. Alright. Ice cistern. Raining. Shit, churro?
I post new listings.
Okay, sure you do. Now let's look at my deal here. That's where Walk Softly is. That's where Perseus Loke is. That's where a million other quests are, because that's the boat out of here. Akum ship. Okay, hold on. Where is Velsa's garden? Apparently it's right over there. Velsa outside the den. Apparently she's right there. Okay, so Velsa is simultaneously here and here. I don't buy it. Fine, Master of Heists. Since this is the closest to us. What up, Sep Adder? I got a Sep Adder too. See, here it comes. You guys could hang out. Fuck you, Dragon Frog. I gotta fucking make some room for the Sep Adders to rise ascendant in the fucking ecosystem or whatever. Oh, here she is. Just chilling. Hey, what's that? Oh, it's craft. Oh, a thieves' trove. Don't look in here, anybody. I'll take it all. And there's a large stolen shipment. And inside, 10 Zenithar's measures. A heavy pewter scale weight engraved with a blue star. Kept in the coin burst for financial luck in trying times. Worth 400 big golds. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I am actually talking about. Alright, tell me about Master of Heists. Elsa.
You've been busy. Did you realize you've provided the Thieves Guild with a lucrative opportunity? Probably not. It's all right. I won't even imply you're thick. That's how lucrative.
You implied it just then. I'll have to be specific.
Silverclaw's ledger? The blackmail you stole from Noshira Citadel? This is our blueprint to pulling heists just like we used to. We can hit our rivals where it hurts. Take their ill-gotten gains for ourselves. Use it to rebuild.
I mean, I don't think we're allowed to call things ill-gotten at this point. Like, you don't... Oh, yeah, their shit is ill-gotten. Yeah, we're a criminal syndicate. I mean, it's like the pot calling the kettle black. That does sound lucrative.
Among the blackmail, I noticed the name Farandar. He's a claw cutter, a thief who robs other thieves. Wouldn't you know, he signed on as our master of heists. Now, and don't strain yourself, who should you speak with next?
I'll go meet the Farandar. Alright, and where the fuck is this guy?
Farandar likes to soak in the city. Gathering information, he calls it. I think the only thing he's soaking in is cheap swill, but he gets the job done. He's expecting you.
He's expecting me, huh? I'm supposed to meet Farandar in a Boz Landing and make my introduction. And there he is. Over that way. He's below me. He's still below me. Farandar. Another goddamn Khajiit. Why's everybody gotta be a Khajiit? Obnoxious cat people. Alright, what's up?
Ah, Velsa tells me you were the one who freed Farandar from Kosh's leash.
Yes, that's what I did. I totally did that, whatever you're talking about.
The cub is more seasoned than she admits, but Farandar's eyes are sharper than his claws. Tongue, too, where Velsa is concerned. I have missed her conversation. Both are the guilds to serve, and so now they serve you too.
Velsa said you could help me locate some big scores.
Ah, a good tip is only one of the services I provide, boss. Think of Farandar as your observer, guide, and porter. You handle the theft, I will handle the rest.
Porter? You're starting to sound like a butler.
Perhaps I am. A very sneaky butler, who ensures that all things reach their proper destination. Loot from an industrious thief's sticky fingers into a wanting buyer's tender embrace, and gold from a happy buyer's pocket to a deserving thief's palm.
What do you mean by guide?
Wealth in Abba's landing comes and goes like its tides. What washes in isn't here for long or left about like flotsam to be scooped up by any passerby. There are many hidden nooks where such things are tucked away. Farandar knows them all.
How do you come by your tips?
Farandar's little birds post things of interest at the guild. If something catches your eye too, speak up and we plan the heist. Go through me or not at all. We don't want members stepping on each other's toes or skimping on their dues.
I'm ready for my first heist.
Then we should see what my magpies have brought back to the nest. I'll await you at the tip board in the guild hall.
Really? You can't give me a thing now? Motherfucker. See you there. Fucking meow mix.
Soon we should teach you to spot a tail
and shake one. It is not Khajiit dancing I am referring to, though I am told I am a great partner. You will need to be quite aware of your surroundings on a heist. There is often little room for error.
Alright. Barandar explained what his role is as heist master and invited me to try my hand at a job. And to meet him at the tip board back at the Thieves' Den. Okay. Let's go, let's go meet with Walk Softly in the Upper District. He needs help dealing with a personal situation. And he's right over here. There he is. Walk softly. Just chillin', I see.
Ready to help me with that personal matter? This is the family mansion of my old friend Anais Velmont. Just as big and opulent as the last time I was here.
Tell me more about this old friend of yours.
Anais? Where do I begin? I was taken in by Anais and her family when I first arrived in Abba's Landing. I owe her and the Velmonts so much. My mannerisms, my pattern of speech, my fashion sense.
But you haven't seen her for a long time.
Time passes, things change. When the family packed up for an extended trip to Black Marsh, I decided to stay here. They went to deal with business interests, and I wandered the streets of Abba's Landing. Eventually, the guild found me and took me in.
So this is where you grew up.
I was brought here when I was very young. My first memories are of Anais and the Velmont Mansion. Anais and I grew up side by side. We were the best of friends. Until the family left for Black Marsh, we were always together. We were that close.
Alright, what happened to your Argonian family?
You know, I never thought to ask about that. Anais told me that her father saved me from some horrible fate, but she never provided any details. The Velmonts were very good to me. Outside of the guild, they're the closest thing I have to a family.
This is gonna have a sick twist. So it's been a while since you've seen your friend.
I was barely in my teens when the family left. She wanted me to go with her, but I couldn't leave the only home I ever knew. I slipped away in the night, and I haven't seen them since. Now Anais has returned to take control of the family mansion.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
I understand that since Anais has returned, she's been making inquiries about me. It's clear that her memories of our time together won't let her put the past behind her. We need to steal those memories, preferably without getting caught.
You want to steal from your childhood friend?
The past can be a vice that holds us back. I've seen it. I want to teach Anais to let go of her memories, forget about me, and get on with her life. After we steal the items that once belonged to me, by the way, she'll stop looking for me.
Yeah, I don't see this working out the way you think it's going to, buddy. Alright, what items are we looking for?
Keepsakes, jewelry that Anais had made from my hatching shell, and scales I lost during molting. You know, now that I say the words out loud, it sounds kind of strange for someone to have kept my discarded body parts. Is that common practice?
Any idea where she might keep such items?
The The Velmont Mansion is a large place. Why don't you check the kitchens and courtyard while I search the family suites? Meet me there when you're done, and we'll get out of here together.
No, let me search the fucking family suites. You check the dreg places. I want to search the places that'll have good stuff. God damn it. The division of labor on this one is bullshit. Alright, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Like shadows, my friend. We need to get in and out of the mansion without causing too much mayhem and without being seen. Agreed.
Yeah. Okay. Walk Softly wants me to break into the Velmont mission and help him search for keepsakes that his friend Ananias has held on to for all these years. We just need to be careful that we're not spotted. Alright, well, good thing for you, pal. I'm a master thief. See that shit? Effortless. You know what effortless means? It means without effort. Unable to connect to game server. Please make sure you have a valid internet connection. You guys on the stream, do I have a valid internet connection? Alright, let's try this again. Just earned the WoW achievement where you get exalted reputation with the head of the bronze dragonflight. Chromie homie? Is that really what it's called? That's pretty funny. You made that up. That's not really what it's called. That's what it's called? Okay. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's gonna load me back in outside that fucking mansion, and then I'm gonna have to immediately go through the mansion loading screen again. I know how you're gonna fucking operate ESO. It's finna be some bullshit. Game does love its loading screens. Look, I'm outside the mansion. All right, here we go. Now the key is for this to make me wait through almost this whole loading screen and then kicked me back out to log in again. Oh, I made it in.
It feels odd being back here. Let's not linger. Let's find those keepsakes and get out of here before someone notices us. Quickly now, search the courtyard and kitchens. Then meet me in the family wing of the mansion.
Okay, sure. I mean, while I'm in here, though, I'm gonna have to check for things that I need. Perceive. Oh, dude, I can come in here and just start murdering Velmonts? That guy's murderable because he's not... He's yellow name. Wow. Wait, why is there a dead... Oh, because somebody else already murdered that guy. And his other body hasn't despawned yet. Go out there. And go out to the courtyard as I'm supposed to. Don't want that. I've already read book 4 of the Abaz Landing, Belmont Foyer.
I could use a break.
Alright, courtyard. Button hat. The suites, the kitchen. Alright, I'll go to the kitchen. Glut Hob is in here. What up, Glut Hob? Nomu Go is in here. I don't see shit in here. Busy Bee Brew. Oh, I see. I can come up here. Alright, I see something important over that way. Oh! Calvus. I need that map! I fucking need that map. What is this guy gonna do? Yes, sit down. Yes. Alright, that's 2 of 3. I need to no, I don't need that. I could murder you, and I'm not going to. Am I not kind? The answer is yes. Crocodile repellent. I found the devotion ring. Don't look at me, Glut Hob. Don't look at me. Glut Hob. Alright. Whoa. He's a very sneaky person. What's this shit? Some disturbed ground. I found the hatchling shell bracelet. Another Velmont right there. I like how I could just go on a fucking murder spree in here. If I wanted to. Family gallery. Family quarters. Oh shit. Store in Velmont. If I can just find one more map or paper, it would be great. Anything in here that would facilitate that? No, I don't need a caliper cozy.
Clear out before the guard shows up and clears you out.
I'm assuming you're talking to that other thief who's much less awesome and sneaky than me. Wait, have I read Volume 2? Yes. Okay. Cinder Soul. Take the amulet. Oh, fuck! Wooden leg. Almost ran right into that lady.
My amulet's in there. Would you mind getting it? There's a young Argonian in there. He unsettles me.
I don't trust this shit at all. Doll maker's kit.
You must like being in trouble, or you'd be gone.
Oh no, my lady will be furious when she sees these spots.
Yeah, I don't dude, something's really wrong about this whole situation. Really wrong. Some vibrant paint set.
So much to do, so little time.
I don't want to talk to Pimsy, but I'm not supposed to be noticed.
There's one more thing before we go. Anais and I used to sit on the balcony and watch the sun set. I'd like to see it one more time before we put this memory behind us.
Okay, sure.
I'm beginning to think that my memories only see one side of my life in this place. Come, let's go find that balcony.
This other guy right here doesn't notice us standing here having this whole conversation.
Not much longer now.
Dragon Paperweight doesn't. Walk Softly would like to visit the balcony where he and Anais Valmont used to spend time playing when they were young. Either Walk Softly is completely lying to me, or he has been completely lied to by this family. One or the other. Sworn Valmont. Don't mind me, everybody. I'm just the invisible guy coming through.
Just the way I remember it. So beautiful. Anais and I would sneak out here and watch the sunset. It was the best of times.
And yet you ran away. You betrayed me and left me all alone. Is that how a beloved pet is supposed to behave?
Anais,
Pet?
I didn't.
See, I knew there was a...
You weren't supposed to be here.
You were my friend. We were going to do so many things together. And then you ran away like a thief in the night. And that's how you come back to me? Stealing my possessions?
What are you saying? I don't understand.
What a fucking surprise. Anais Valmont approached us while we were on the balcony. She said some terrible things to Walk Softly. I should confront her about this. Yeah. Hi, you just noticed me for the first time because I've been so hidden and stealthy up till now. It's like I appeared out of nowhere. Amazing, huh?
And you're just as bad as Walks. What gives you the right to break into my home and take my belongings? I should call for the guard and teach you both a lesson. The Valmont family doesn't take kindly to thieves and traitors.
Oh, what is up, Son Gniff? How you doing, my friend? Why are you streaming? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. How can you talk to Walk Softly like that? I thought the two of you were friends.
Friends? Maybe when I was a child and didn't know any better. But that lizard is my pet. Nothing more. Father gave him to me when I was a young girl. How else am I supposed to treat a pet that ran away and misbehaves?
I will fucking kill you. If you feel this way, why were you looking for him?
I returned to take control of my family's holdings, clear up old business. He's still my property, and I want my property back. As for you, I'll let the authorities deal with you. I have no patience for those who would rather steal than work.
The authorities will not be here fast enough to save you. Walk Softly isn't property. He's certainly not staying here. He wants you to forget about him.
Forget him? He's all I've thought about these past few years. How he abandoned me, rejected my love and friendship. No. If he wants to be treated like a bad lizard, then that's the way it's going to be. I've already called for the mansion guards.
This lady needs to get murdered.
You've changed, Anais. Either that or I've been fooling myself this whole time. Goodbye, my old friend.
Goodbye? I don't think so. Even if you escape from the mansion, my agents will find you and bring you back to me. You're mine now and forever. Guards! Take these intruders.
You lucky you got a green name, lady.
It's time to leave, don't you? Quickly now.
Relax. I think we overstayed our welcome. Walk Softly and I should leave Anais' family mansion immediately. Now I feel bad that I didn't murder all the Valmonts I could while I could. You know what? Is that dragon frog your pet? Oh, not anymore. Haha. I even took its guts. I'm gonna fucking rub them on your pillow.
So much to do.
Now, are these unkillable guards, or are they? Yeah, they're unkillable guards. Shit. I can't just casually start murdering. I mean, I could start murdering these other people, but these are just servants. There's no reason to murder them. It's in the family gallery. Oh, look, they got a little fancy fountain. You know what? I'm stealing everything that's not nailed down now. Except for that nickel. Because now I'm offended. Oh, well, I'm not gonna steal bullshit. Pissing in this little fountain thing right here. Oh shit, that car. Good thing I buffed up my stealth to the level that it's at, otherwise that could have turned real ugly.
I could use a break.
Family Gallery is kind of a useless ass place. Thought it was gonna have like art and stuff. You got a comfy chair, but it's not tall enough for your table? Were you expecting it to be? Can't pick up on my monitor from this low. Ooh, Percy Velmont. We could murder him. But he's not really the one that's to blame here. As much fun as it would be to murder him. He's not really the one. It's the asshole here. Well, that sounds disappointing. I mean, it's good that it's comfy at least. What kind of chair?
Meet me back at the den. We can talk there.
Okay. Who's this creepy looking dude? IKEA thing? Call me IKEA boy. I've never gotten anything from IKEA. IKEA is good if you don't have money. Thrift store is good if you don't have money. Garage sale. People just giving shit away because they don't want it anymore. I just get everything from random people that don't want stuff anymore. All right, let's head back to the Thieves' Den. Never really know how the fuck to get there.
Don't cause trouble.
I still don't actually know how the fuck to get there. Found it. Apparently this is how you get there. You just got like 10k US dollars from the welfare authorities. Oh my god, I wish. Figured you'd buy an actual new and nice chair. That'd be cool. Missing Karuna. Karuna, also known as the Flare, and has used the names Kuru and Rina in the past. Description: average height, gold fur streaked, of course, another fucking Khajiit. Gold fur streaked with white, black flecks around her nose and the tip of her tail. Specialty: information collection, pickpocketing, short cons. Last seen: serpent in the sunshade, the night the iron wheel struck. If anyone finds her or has word of her, please leave a note here or contact Walk Softly directly. Interesting. Wonder if that was there before or if it's new.
I haven't seen too many of the old gang yet. I suppose it will take a while for word of our...
I need to talk to... Hometown McGee and the other guy. Let's talk to the fence.
Come, your pockets.
Let's launder some coarse chalk. Let's sell this stuff. There we go.
I'm at my wit's end.
What's up, Walk Softly?
This plan is unwise. A bit
Wait, what? Wasn't I supposed to talk to Walk Softly at the Thieves' Den? Here he is! Oh, except for apparently he's also over here. Very tricky, Walk Softly, being in more than one place at once. Very tricky. Oh, I see. Here's Farandar. That's what this little area is for. It's Farandar's little area.
My sword is sharpened.
Why is Walk Softly in two places?
Our meeting with Anais didn't go anything like I had imagined. She has changed. Or perhaps I'm the one who changed. Learning your own truth can be so confusing.
I thought you said she was your friend.
She was my friend. Once. I am almost certain of that. We were always together, laughing, playing, exploring the mansion. Perhaps when I ran away, deserted her, did that turn her into this unfamiliar creature?
I think you were her slave.
I was a slave? No, I don't think either of us knew what that meant. Not back then, when we were just children. I suppose deep down I knew it all along. When I ran away instead of going with Anais to Black Marsh.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought was going on. You always want to see the S, not like you have anything better to do than go on a road trip with me. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Chewing nicotine gum on day 2 if you have a 60 a day habit makes your jaw feel pretty much identical to how it feels after sucking cock for 5 hours straight. Good to know. Okay, I'll file that away in handy factoids. Good to know. Did we really accomplish anything by stealing those keepsakes?
Of course. We took those memories away from Anais and recovered the keepsakes of my youth. Plus, we discovered how far my friend has fallen. I just need to figure out how to help her find the person she used to be. Unless she finds me first.
How could you not share that vital information? Indeed. It's really a shame you never told me this before. You think Anais will make good on her threat to track you down?
Now that she knows I'm around, I expect her to double her efforts and use every advantage her family's gold can buy. It's what I'd do. Thanks for assisting me with this, by the way. Once I decide on my next course of action, I'll let you know.
Did I seriously not level up just there? Where's my XP? I'm 400 away. Wow.
What Anais said, I never realized I had caused her so much pain. I'm not excusing the slavery, mind you, but I didn't want to hurt her. We really were friends once. There must be a way to remind her.
I could remind her by driving my blade through her back. In that last fleeting moment before the fucking light fades out of her eyes and the blood runs down her chin, she'll reflect and realize there was really only one person who was ever truly my friend. It was Walk Softly. And then she'll die. Helmet of Bara's Curse. I need to go meet Farandar. Farandar.
Soon we should teach you to spot a tail and shake one. It is not Khajiit dancing I am referring to, though I am told I am great partner. You will need to be quite aware of your surroundings on a heist. There is often little room for error.
I'll bear that in mind. Can I get started now?
Of course, boss. I'm eager to see you in action. Bring me a posting, and we'll be on our way.
Level up! It's about time. Level 28. Now this character's finally tied for my highest level character. I will claim my level 28 rewards. And unlocked the Volenfell dungeon. I got an attribute point and a skill point, and I can choose a tailor crafting box, a leather worker box, or a blacksmith's crate. Leather worker. Fun. More stamina. Got another skill point. I don't think there's anything I can really do with it though that I want to. I'll save that point. Switching to Latuda has been super fucking brutal. Finally on the full dose and stuff, and I feel okay, but man, the last 5 weeks have just been a total shit show. How so? What's wrong with it? I don't notice that Latuda really did anything to me. Some leather and bone. The heist board. Where one can learn to heist. Where the fuck is this alleged heist board? Oh, of course, it's literally right next to him. The Thieves Guild uses this board to track leads on potential heists. The wear and tear on the board speaks volumes about the ever-fluctuating nature of the business. Today's listing. My sources say Glittering Grotto has a little more shine today. Rare gems kept on site, yet not accounted for. Our buyer would like them to disappear without security being unnecessarily compromised. Page gives directions to the stash via a crudely drawn map. I should look into this. Heist, Glittering Grotto. Was tipped off about rare gems stashed in the Glittering Grotto. I don't have much time to secure the goods before they're moved, so I should act quickly on this lead. I need to get to the site without drawing attention to myself. I should speak with Farindar. Okay, so these are like those one assassination missions in the Dark Brotherhood where you go there and it just teleports you to a certain map, you do the thing, and then you come back, right?
Fresh tip caught your interest? I know the place. Say the word and we can all be a little richer today.
Glittering Grotto. Well, we're not gonna do that right now because actually, what time is it? Trying to decide what I want to do. I'm feeling pretty tired. At this point, I've now been up for 13 hours, so I'm not feeling super energetic. But I do want to stay up for a while. Don't know if I want to keep streaming right at the moment, or if I want to take a little break, eat something, maybe even take a brief nap or something. Maybe take a nap. Yeah, instead of staying up for a couple more hours and then going to bed, I could just take a little nap and then stay up a much longer period of time and sort of normalize my sleep schedule. I don't know. But I think now would be a good time to end my episode for YouTube. Let me just, yeah, oh man, for real. So much let me just. Alright, so if you're watching on YouTube, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Elder Scrolls Online Thieves Guild DLC.